I look at the world through a king's eyes.
Work just landed, you know what I'm saying? This shit is real.
We recently had the opportunity to interview the owners of the clothing brand, A Drug Dealer's Dream. At first glance, you might ask yourself, what's a drug dealer's dream? Well, the owners, Gee and Blanc, is going to go into detail what makes their brand stand out from the next. The quality of their clothing, how they package their clothing. Take a closer look.
A nerd, whether you're a skateboarder, you got that drug dealer's dream, man. It's awesome. And nothing to do with selling drugs. When you seen that Benz roll by when you was little, you seen that pretty woman that the drug dealers had, you wanted it. So that's what this lifestyle brand is. It's when you feel this material, when you get this crew neck on, what that is shit. It's better than the best fabric you can have. It represents excellence. You know what I'm saying? It might sound crazy to y'all, but the shirt is so dope. It's the statement. We don't have to have no crazy designs or no ill patterns. Like the shirt is dope. You know what I'm saying? This is coming like whatever you do in the street without having to do wrong. You know what I'm saying? So
what makes a clothing brand different? It's the quality, the packaging, and who are you selling to?
Well, we got, obviously you can see A Drug Dealer's Dream with the sweatshirt, but it's wrapped in a vacuum seal. You know, a lot of people in the street know drugs come in a vacuum seal, you got birds, you got whatever. But the birds is inside this package, it's the clothes, it's a different thing. So we got the box cutter, because you gotta bust your brick open, you know what I'm saying? But it's $9.96 plus 4, A Drug Dealer's Dream, but that is $9.96 plus 4 in the drug world is 1,000 grams, that's a whole brick. These clothes is dope, man. This what's popping in the street right now. If you ain't on it, you sleeping. If you doing the wrong thing, you slipping. You know what I'm saying? And you need to get down with this movement, man. We lit. You know what I mean? So I'm G. This my partner Blanc, man. We go back. You know what I'm saying? We talking elementary school. You know what I'm saying? And we done been around the world and back, right, wrong, and this where we in. You know what I'm saying? On the right side of it. You know?
Let's take a look at the packaging. Yo, G, what we got right there, man? What's good?
You know, any picture cooking up, man. This is where it all goes down. You know, everybody in there be doing other things, be back considered something else, but this is how we rock, man. This is how your shirt coming, man. Drug Dealer's Dream.
Alright, Drug Dealer's Dream. I'm gonna just ask you real quick. That's Nas and Rick Ross. Where that inspiration come from?
Oh man, that's Escobar, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the originator. You know what I'm saying? So definitely Nas. You know what I mean? It's eye for an eye, Mobb Deep. For all the people who don't know. You know what I'm saying? So this how we doing. You know what I'm saying? We backing up. Your shirt's coming fresh. You know what I'm saying? We put the box cutter on and it's a wrap, man. It's at your door. Overnight action if you want. That's it. That fast. You know what I'm saying? Well, who else got packaging like that? Who else know what the streets want?
It's about creation, man. You know, like we here, you know, there's a billion clothing lines and all that. So it's like, yo, what sets you apart, right? What sets you apart? Creativity sets you apart, right? You think about all the things that define a generation, right? Hip hop defines a generation. How did that shit start? That shit started because motherfuckers didn't have instruments, so they found a way to make music, right? You know, we don't have a huge packaging factory with multi-million-dollar investors and all that. So how do you make your dreams come true in the house? You know what I'm saying? How do you make your dreams come true utilizing the resources that you have, just like you did when you could step outside on your corner and make $1,000 in one day, you know, for the first time. So it's that same feeling, you know, but on top of everything, it's a positive thing. You're not risking your family, you're not risking your freedom, you're not risking any of that, you know, so it's like, it's just the illest end result of a lifetime, man.
How long A Drug Dealer's Dream been in existence, man?
We ain't a couple months in the making.
But it's a lifetime.
Nah, in fact, listen, we lived this life all our life. Nothing to do with it's that ambition, that want. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we use drug dealer's dream is really a conversation piece. You know what I'm saying? Like I walk down the street sometime in a shirt or go in the store, an old person will be like, why you had that shirt on? And I give them my explanation. I explain about the aspirations. That the same man you talking to me, aspirations that your son got, that your daughter got. You know what I'm saying? And it's about more positive than a drug dealer's dream is just ambition. The goal of a drug dealer, period, is at the end of the day, not doing life in prison, not dying, is to take care of your family and the people around you. And that's just the type of lifestyle. Take the drugs out of it, that's what everybody wants. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's what it is. When growing up, when you ain't have nothing, you see somebody ride by, whether it was sneakers, on a bike, or in a car, if they did wrong to get it, you knew all the drug dealers had the hottest shit. Whether you from up top and you knew Dapper Dan wasn't making everybody the clothes you wanted, that Gucci jacket or that MCM coat, but you couldn't get it. But you aspired to get it, whatever you had to do, sell newspapers, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the basis around the line is. So when he say a lifetime we've been living drug dealer's dream, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, we aspiring to get more. We selling this to aspire to get more. Now it's property. You know what I'm saying? It's taking care of the kids. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. And I just think for the most part, we wanna show, like, we not young bucks. You know what I'm saying? We ain't the oldest people either, but we still wanna show no matter how old you is. If you got a dream, you could do it. We woke up one morning, he called me and was like, man, let's do a line. And that was it. You know what I'm saying? Well, you could start off with $100, $1,000, $10,000. At the end of the day, there ain't no excuse for you not chasing your dream.
You gotta be just as resourceful as you was if you was hustling. Like, if you run out of baggies, you sandwich bags. So you know what I'm saying? You gotta be that resourceful, and you gotta know how to spin it in a positive manner. So, you know, it's like what's more definitive of a generation, right? And drug dealers, they're still underdogs. Like, we grew up in a time where we had to commit social suicide, right? You had to hide, you know what I mean? Because if you put your shit on Front Street, you already know the result. But now we live in a world where everybody puts everything on Front Street. And these young motherfuckers will risk their entire lifetime for likes and views and shit, right? So it's like, okay, all of this shit is based on the culture that our generation created. So how do we spin it? You know, how do you bring completion, a positive completion to something that we started? Because like he said, when you're young and you get into it, you don't get into it for the wrong reasons. You don't say, yo, I want to hustle because I can't wait to destroy families. I can't wait to put my mom through mad stress. You're not thinking about that shit. You're thinking about success. You're thinking about becoming a man and handling your own shit, being independent, you know what I'm saying, getting in bad shape, actually giving your mother money instead of asking her for money. You know, these are all the just natural human things that everybody wants, no matter what kind of environment you grow up in. So it's like, what else could motivate your dream? What else could inspire you in certain neighborhoods in America? What the fuck is gonna inspire you besides the brand?
I mean, all right, so we in Atlanta, Georgia, but y'all don't sound like you from Atlanta. Where y'all from?
Syracuse, New York. Born and raised. Been in Atlanta for a while. Love Atlanta. But we grew up, man, in the Q's. It ain't what people think. You know what I'm saying? It ain't New York City, but that shit is one of the grimiest places on the earth. And if people who ain't been there won't think that, but that shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So it's a beauty to make it out. I love my city, but I knew I don't know how I could put it. We both knew, like, our minds was too big for the city, if that make any sense. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of crabs in a barrel. Shout out to the Q's, but y'all know what it is. But it's like you got a glass ceiling living there. It's only so far you can go. You know what I'm saying? So, new coming here. I like the, as you could say, Southern hospitality. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's staring at you, it ain't like home where it's a problem. They actually might like your outfit or something, and they gonna come and say, "Yo, where'd you get that?"
Right.
You
It's
know
a big difference. Big difference.
Right now, we online only, right? Online, Instagram. stores, imagine walking in the store. This is how we gonna change the game. Imagine walking in the store, you see all the bricks right there, the clothes. Imagine it looking like a crime scene. Bricks everywhere, like a Fed bus. That's how we decorate. Like we got ideas for days. You know what I'm saying? We've been through this, so we know every scenario coming. You know what I mean? So imagine walking in the store and seeing that. Even if you ain't have your idea wasn't to go in the store and buy a shirt. You know, you might be looking for some sneakers. You see that, you're instantly interested. You know what I'm saying? And we trying to tap into that mind. We don't want you to look at the mannequin and buy the whole mannequin. Them days is old.
Yeah, don't walk around with a fucking Nike shirt that says some dumbass shit on it, like work hard, with neon letters, and then you buy the sneakers that match exactly. Don't be a bum, man. Don't spend your money on bullshit. Like, when was the last time you had an experience when you purchased something? Like, let's think about something that parallels everybody's life, right? It's music, okay? So you download, you get free music, whatever now. You stream it, whatever, right? You're losing some of the experience. I love the internet, I love technology, shit is dope. We wouldn't be where we at right now without technology, right? Shit is dope. But at the same time, when you spend your money, where's the experience, right? When was the last time you bought a fucking polo shirt or some shit and you actually had an experience with it? See, we offer you an experience. When you buy our clothes, man, it's the same way as opening up the purple tape. You know what I'm saying? Or it's the same way as Cop and Survival of the Fittest. It's the same way of looking, open up, seeing how many pages they got, seeing what the thanks is, reading the credits, seeing who produced what, seeing who wrote what. That's what it is, man. It's an experience. Buy our shit, we put thought into it. You know what I'm saying? It's authentic.
Let's take a look at the quality.
The quality, like I'm not playing nobody clothing line, but you're not getting our shirt with no Gildan sign on the tag. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit feel like, I don't even want to shout another line, but this shit feel like Versace. That's what I'm saying. It look like it's just plain Jane. When you put it on, I don't care you put it in the washing machine, you put it in the cleaners, this shit feel like elegance. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want y'all to understand. Like, this is a drug dealer's dream, but drug dealer's lifestyle was never cheap. You know what I'm saying? So you're not getting nothing cheap with us. We're not giving you a $2 shirt with a screen print on it. You gotta feel it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference when you get the shirt. You know what I'm saying? Anything we gonna have. We got tees. We gonna have the tank tops for the girls for the summer. You know what I'm saying? The ladies. Ladies been one of our, not one of, the ladies have been our biggest buyer of the actual crew neck. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a good look. So it's unisex. You know what I'm saying? I wear a different one every day.
Which we never expected.
Nah, definitely didn't expect it. You know what I'm saying? We made it for the street, but at the end of the day, a woman is a drug dealer's dream. So they wear it for that purpose. You know what I'm saying? So
they embrace that. And shout out to the ladies, because we all know how influential they could be. Right?
Yeah, that's definitely a metaphor for a drug dealer's dream as well.
You're fronting if you don't understand the influence that women have had on your life and your taste in certain things. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way that it is.
Listen, everything we do is for women.
I won't say everything, but a lot of shit.
Whatever. Listen, whatever.
Yeah.
My girl included. What I'm saying is,
right.
You get a car, you want a girl or your girl to like you. You know what I'm saying? You buy clothes, you want them to see it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm not saying me at this stage, my life, because I'm spoken for. What I'm saying is that's what everybody does it for. You know what I'm saying? Women too. Like yeah, you want to stun on bitches, you know, and all that. But at the end of the day, you doing it for that purpose. You know what I'm saying? To attract the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be fresh. You don't want to be fresh to sit in the house and don't let nobody see it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? And this gonna make you. It's certain things you put on. I done bought the most expensive shit or whatever. It don't have to be expensive. But at the end of the day, certain shit you buy and you put it on and that shit feel good. You know what I'm saying? It feel like luxury. And that's one thing me and him have never talked about compromising the quality. You know what I'm saying? If anything, we go up in quality. You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest goal. You know what I mean? You wanna dress nice and feel nice.
Alright, so just to bounce off, you know, the quality topic, you know, it's simple, but it's important. You know, our sweatshirts are premium cotton blend and guaranteed to be made in America. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get some bullshit. You know, so you don't have to worry about your shit turning into a half shirt after you dry it once. Wash it, dry it, you know. It's true to size. So you don't have to worry when you order.
Alright, so boom. I understand it's getting heavy in the street. How are we promoting a drug dealer's dream? Like talk about that. I understand you guys got a podcast as well.
Yeah, we got a podcast. You know, the podcast isn't that we don't have to get on the podcast and say buy a shirt, buy a shirt. It's not even that. It's not even that shit, that type of thing. The podcast is a reflection of the lifestyle.
The name of the podcast.
Yeah, the podcast is a drug dealer's dream.
It's a drug dealer's dream. The podcast one thing for sure with us, it ain't just about a shirt, it's a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And what the podcast is actually representing is that life where we talk about real stuff. It's barbershop talk, it's corner talk, but also it shine light on certain people in the life. Like our first guest on the podcast, a guy named Dwayne Coma. He's from Syracuse as well, multi-million-dollar drug kingpin. He got a life sentence in 1996, right?
What, 23, 24?
He was 24 years old when he caught the charge, but he got sentenced. He was 26. Long story short, first charge ever, get a life sentence for drugs. No murders, no shootings, no nothing. Because he made millions of dollars selling drugs. Just this past year, December 1st, Obama let him out he gave him clemency. You know what I'm saying? Because his sentence was unfair. So our first episode, we interview him in the studio, and he break down the story. It's a crazy story. And so our story is not just praising a drug dealer, it's just the fact how the system can railroad you, how the system try to destroy generations of people. And that's what our shirts represent. The podcast, our whole lifestyle it's not about just making a DVD about somebody who's been in prison for their whole life. Like, this man has changed lives now. He works, he's a paralegal, does a lot, he's smarter than any lawyer.
Where you about to get a degree from?
He's about to get a degree from Syracuse. He's gonna go to Syracuse University. He's in a community college now. Obama set up a program for him. He make over $70,000 a year now because of Obama set him up with a job. So that's a lot of things people not talking about. So it ain't about how many people you shot, how many bricks you sold. It's the whole circle. You know, everything come full circle. And he came home and he changed his life. You know what I'm saying? Because he made the wrong decisions when he was younger. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, A Drug Dealer's Dream is our podcast. That's how it coincides with the shirts, because it's a lifestyle brand. Also, I'm producing a TV show. It's coming soon called N.O.R.E. Bay. It'll probably be out, like summertime. So we working, man. You know what I'm saying? We here, and everything is really the basis of these shirts, man. Is just to get the people on board and try to change their mind state. Like everything else is cookie cutter. Like this has changed the game where you snap your brain out like, damn, maybe I do like this, or maybe my favorite color ain't blue. You know what I'm saying? Just the world told me so I ran with it. Nah, your shit is magenta. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
You wearing something that says as much about who's looking at you as it says about you. You know, when you wear the shirt out in the world and you get the looks, you get the stares, the perception that people have of you for wearing the shirt, or the perception that they have of the shirt, that says more about them than you. You know why the fuck you got the shirt, man. You know, and if they have a negative connotation when they see the shirt, then that's just a representation of their ignorance.
Nah, but see, the best part about it, that's why I love wearing the shirt. I wear a new one every day. And the reason being is so I want that conversation. So when I changed their mind, I've had a conversation with people, with older people, younger people, and at the end of it, they ask, "Can I buy a shirt?" You know what I'm saying? And it's because after you explain it to them, like, you know, when you see the statement, it's just like, damn, a dumb nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or ignorant person. Why would you wear that? But after I explain it to you, man, this don't have nothing to do with drug dealing. You know what I'm saying? So when we have that conversation, they say, yo, you know what? You're right. You know what I'm saying? Because you rather me make a clothing line or encourage someone to have one, your kid, than him choosing the street. So he getting that drug dealer's dream without actually having to sell drugs.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the dopest thing.
How can you, like, when you young with that ambition, right, and that go-getter mentality, how do you know what to do if you're not seeing nothing? Like, how do you know how to channel that ambition if all you're seeing is the wrong thing? You know, then obviously you're going to be trapped in your own state of mind because that's all that's going on around you. So motherfuckers can see us, you know, they'd be like, damn, yo. Like, I know it's people out there already, it's like, why the fuck I ain't think of that? You know what I'm saying? It's a million motherfuckers with the same resources we got.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, why I ain't think of that? Well, yo, my G, like, think of your own thing. And that's dope, and we'll support it.
And on top of that, like people don't understand, like, well, we come from the Q's, and we definitely rep the Q's, and we really come from the street. I think that's the difference. Like, you got a lot of people who try to think of street shit, but ain't never been through it or been doing any of the stuff or been around it. It's y'all have to think of them ideas like you brainstorm. No, this shit is like second nature to us. You know what I'm saying? So when it come that easy, like, why not bring them ideas into good than to doing wrong? You know what I'm saying? We know the wrong already. You know what I mean? So
I see the mainstream media taking shit that we made cool 20 years ago and putting it in Macy's. You know what I'm saying? And that shit bothers me.
yeah.
So I thought, what the fuck? Like, what's so ground level, what's so real that they're just not gonna think of it? Like, it's just like, you know, I bring it back to music because you can't escape the influence of music, you know, and it's like, there's certain rappers you would hear where you didn't have to ask them about credibility because the shit they were saying was so credible. You know what I'm saying? It was so detailed, it was so specific that you know they did that shit. Or if they didn't do it, their older brother did, and they was fucking standing there the whole time or something, right? So it's like, when somebody buys our product, it's a statement about themselves, you know, it's a real recognized, real transaction. And you gotta feel good about spending that, you know what I'm saying? And when you wear it, you know that about yourself. And you create you a walking billboard for authenticity.
Some obstacles we had with the shirts, obviously, with the statement, has come up. You know what I mean? But it's hard, but not that hard. I can't say it's people believing in your brand. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't go to school for making clothes. We didn't go to school for marketing or anything like that. We just had a natural ambition. So initially the first thing is people don't believe in you. You know what I mean? And that's, I think we probably thrive on that because if you don't believe in us, then we're going to go even harder. But I think that's a big thing with any brand. For anybody watching this, man, like, man, listen, if you doing something that somebody else wanted to do or they had a dream that they didn't chase, they going to hate on you. They going to try to bring you down. You know what I'm saying? So that's some of the obstacles we had is just, we definitely had people questioning us if we could do it, this, that, and the third, but like we winners naturally, man. Like our brand ain't where we want it to be, but I guess what? Talk to us next year. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's one of the biggest things where people just don't believe in your vision, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, why y'all getting these expensive shirts? You can get the cheap shirts and make more money, or you know what I'm saying? Everybody got something to say when they ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we know people who had clothing lines forever. You know what I'm saying? No shot, no shade, nothing. It's just many people have clothing lines, but it seemed like in the little time we had ours, we lit. You know what I'm saying? And people don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's one of the biggest things is that that crabs in a barrel mentality, man. I want everybody to win. You know what I'm saying? We can help each other. You know what I mean? So I think that's one of the biggest obstacles. It's a lot of doubt, man. You know what I'm saying? But usually when people doubt, it's because they can't do it, or they don't believe they can do it, or wish they could do it, and they ain't have the heart to do it. You know what I mean? So I think that's the biggest thing. Would you agree?
Yeah. And you know, and that's not nothing to us, because if that's our biggest problem, then that's not shit.
That's light work. You know what I'm saying? Like
So,
we don't get all into it, but
we've
been through too much. You know what I'm saying? You talking about some shirts. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than rap. You know what I mean? So I rather us focus on this, and if this can make us go hard, and we can put our all into this, hating on us for that, like that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Better than the police hating on you. You know what I'm saying? So that's nothing. You know what I mean? So.
Well, what's the official website for A Drug Dealer's Dream?
You said it.
ADrugDealersDream.com?
ADrugDealersDreams.com. Don't forget the S. ADrugDealersDreams.com.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, go to our IG. Same thing. A Drug Dealer's Dreams. The website is attached to it, so you can go see what else we got, and
it's gonna grow. You know.
Even if you don't buy, go to our page, like some pictures, tell someone about us. You know what I mean? We do specials all the time. We look out for our followers. But we just launched, man. You know what I mean? That's the beauty of it. We fresh off the ground. You getting this first real deal interview on my hiphop-ish.com, telling you, fuck with them. They fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? And anything they need us to do, we'll do, and vice versa. On my hiphop-ish.com, a drugdealersdreams.com. Yo, listen, man. You think of one, think of the other. You know what I mean? So that's what we're doing. This ain't the last you've seen of us. You know what I'm saying? We around. You know what I'm saying? We always be there.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you follow us on YouTube. Make sure you follow us on all your social media platforms. A Drug Dealer's Dream, On My Hip Hop Ish. That's OMHHI, or On My Hip Hop Ish. That's on Twitter. Follow A Drug Dealer's Dream on Instagram.
I look at the world through a king's eyes.